Hi, I'm Patrick Barnard, Group Managing Editor for TMC, and I'm joined today in the studio by Joseph Maxwell, Chief Operating Officer at Parlance Corporation, a speech-enabled call routing solutions vendor out of Woburn, Massachusetts. Hi, Joseph, and thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Pat.
Welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about Parlance Corporation?
Sure. Parlance Corporation delivers a name connector service, which is, as you described, a speech-enabled call routing solution for businesses or organizations of various sizes, whether it's a small school district or a large Fortune 20 enterprise.
Okay, great. Tell me about how this system is deployed.
Okay. Actually, the complete service consists of a couple of components. There's the appliance itself that we deliver on site to the organization or business, and that does the actual call routing. Has a conversation with the caller, takes the request, and then interacts with the switch environment to then transfer that caller. And then there is a suite of tools that we deliver in helping to manage that, and that is a hosted, or in today's vernacular, a cloud-based solution.
Okay, great. Okay, and I understand that you deliver this as a managed service, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so tell me about the managed service aspect of it.
Okay. The managed service essentially came out of our partnership with the customer to essentially ensure that this system performs well over the life of its use. Different from most IT applications, say email, where you can kind of set it and just let it run, speech solutions require a bit of tuning along the way to ensure that it's performing optimally for the caller. And so that managed service relationship essentially bundles in some professional services and some time and attention in ensuring that that system is performing at its best for the caller.
Okay, great. So would you say that that's what differentiates this product in the marketplace?
Yeah, I would say definitely so. Across our base, we have very high, what we describe as connection rates, one of the key metrics that we use to measure performance on the system. We have very high customer retention rates because of that. And essentially, the managed service is investment protection. This is not a solution that you want to buy 2 or 3 times. You want to be able to pay once and ensure that the benefits are delivered over the life of the service that you expected going into it.
Okay, great. Okay, good. So many of the phone system vendors out there today, whether they're offering their solutions on a hosted basis or on premises, are bundling the auto attendant functionality in with the system. So considering that that's such a hot trend right now, why would you recommend that companies go with a best-of-breed standalone solution such as the one Parlance offers?
Okay. Just again, in our managed service approach, it's investment protection. If you are looking to get some benefits out of using that system, you can be ensured that when you deploy our solution, that you'll be able to maintain those benefits over the desired life or use of that system. And secondly, in another practical manner, is sometimes a multi-site enterprise or a large enterprise will have a heterogeneous environment, and that bundled solution comes in to one aspect of their voice network. And so then those callers would only really gain access to that one set of constituents that are being served by that bundled solution. With our solution, we're switch independent, and whether you have a heterogeneous environment in your across the voice network, we can essentially overlay that whole voice network and allow everyone in the enterprise to communicate with each other, or for your customers or vendors or partners that are calling in to the front door, we allow them to reach everyone in the enterprise.
Okay, great. So I take it that it doesn't matter what type of phone system I already have deployed. Your system can work with any phone system that's already existing, whether it's VoIP or TDM, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, great. Okay, good. Who are your customers, and what industries or verticals are you seeing the most traction in terms of adoption of your system right now?
Right. We still have, our solution is pretty much a broad solution. All types of businesses are essentially still trying to manage callers and getting them into the right place. So we have successes in a number of verticals. Some of the ones that we've had stronger success in our college university environment, the healthcare verticals. We still have continue to have some large enterprises like pharmaceuticals that are moving forward with the solution, and it continuing to deliver a great benefit for them. Some professional services organizations as well.
Okay, great. And just how do you go about supporting the solution? I mean, I realize you have the managed service aspect. Are there other ways that you support it that maybe might differentiate you from some of the other vendors that are out there?
Well, I think that if we unpack that managed service a little bit, what we bundle in with that managed service, some of the key components are our ability to monitor the performance of that solution over the life of its use. And when we say monitor, we're not just monitoring, let's say, whether there might be a faulty hard drive on a system or something like that, but really monitoring the performance of the solution for the caller.
Right.
Is
the
it
connection rate?
Exactly. Is it continuing to have uptake in their environment? Are callers getting a good experience in using the system? And it all boils down to, are they getting to where they are requesting that they want to go? And is that a quick and easy experience? And so the managed service really kicks in if we find a system that is underperforming. And that's when we begin to do a deep dive and do some detailed analysis on that system, which will include listening to a subset or sample of the requests to gain insight about what's really happening with the system. And then we develop a set of recommendations and work with the customer on those recommendations and develop an action plan from there to then make the necessary changes to get the performance back to where it should be.
Okay, great. These sounds like really important considerations for enterprises today. Obviously, phone still remains a critical channel for communication.
Sure.
And that sounds like it's something that all enterprises should have on their minds still.
Definitely.
Thank you very much for your time today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.